Get ready for a video that is all about pure entertainment and real talk. Today we are diving into the world of Sammy Thighs, the model who turned heads and broke the old beauty standards with every short reel and every confident step. She proved that curves deserved to be seen and celebrated her viral walking clips, her bold outfits, and her fearless message about loving your body just the way it is made her a name. Millions now follow. In this video you will discover how Sammy built her audience, kept them hooked, and inspired so many to feel good about themselves. So stay with me till the end because her story might change the way you see beauty forever. But Sammy Thighs didn't wake up famous overnight. Her story started with simple short videos filmed on her phone, just her walking down the street or posing in outfits that made her feel powerful. Nothing fancy, no big production, just pure confidence and a message that every curve deserves the spotlight. She kept posting day after day, staying real and true to herself until one reel went viral and changed everything. That one moment turned Sammy from just another creator into a symbol of bold self-love and unstoppable energy, and she never looked back. At the heart of Sammy's rise is one simple but powerful message: your body is beautiful exactly as it is. She refuses to hide or shrink herself to fit old beauty standards. Instead, she celebrates every curve, every shape, and shows other women that confidence is what makes you shine. Sammy Thighs turned her page into a safe space for girls who felt unseen, reminding them that you don't have to be skinny to be stunning, you just have to own who you are with no shame. One of the biggest reasons Sammy Thighs grabbed everyone's attention is her simple but bold walking videos. These clips might look effortless, but they carry a loud message. With every confident step, Sammy shows the world that a curvy body can turn the sidewalk into a runway. She films herself strutting through busy streets or open parks, wearing outfits that highlight her curves without apology. Each video feels raw, real, and completely magnetic. She doesn't hide in fancy studios, she walks right where people can see her, proving that confidence can't be ignored. Some clips got millions of views in days because people couldn't stop watching her fearless attitude and the way she owns her space. These short reels became her signature and made her stand out from thousands of other models online, reminding everyone that power starts when you walk tall and proud. Part of what makes Sammy impossible to ignore is her daring sense of style. She picks every outfit to highlight her shape and celebrate her thighs, the thing that makes her stand out the most. Whether it is a tight dress, a short skirt, or a bright bikini, Sammy makes sure every look turns into a statement, and she is almost never without her signature high heels. Those sky-high shoes do more than just add height, they boost her attitude and transform every simple walk into a moment that feels larger than life. With her bold fashion choices, she proves that style is not about hiding flaws, it is about showing your power. Another thing that makes Sammy's videos stand out is how simple yet powerful her filming style is. She does not need fancy studios or heavy editing, she just picks real streets, open parks, or urban spots where anyone can see her. She loves shooting in public places where people pass by and notice her confidence in real time. She uses steady camera angles that follow her stride, sometimes filmed by a friend, sometimes just her phone on a tripod. It feels raw, natural, and that is exactly why people relate to it. Sammy knows that the secret is not in perfect lighting but in showing real moments with real attitude. What really keeps Sammy's fans loyal is how she treats them. She is not just posting and disappearing, she takes time to reply to comments, thank people for their support, and drop sweet positive messages that make her followers feel seen. She shares quick thank you notes and uplifting captions reminding everyone to love themselves and keep shining. Her comment sections are full of good vibes because she makes sure her page stays a safe space for anyone who needs a boost of confidence. She does not just build followers, she builds a community that grows stronger every day. Sammy Thighs knows exactly how to play the social media game. She does not stick to just one platform, she uses each one in a smart way to reach more people. On Instagram, she drops her iconic reels, stylish photos, and bold fashion moments that keep her fans hooked and sharing her content daily. TikTok is where she goes all in with short walking clips, fun trends, and quick behind the scenes that often blow up overnight. And then there is Twitter, where she shares quick updates, new looks, and connects with fans in a more casual, raw way. By mixing it up and giving each platform its own vibe, Sammy makes sure her message travels far and wide no matter where you follow her. Sammy didn't hit millions of followers by luck, she knew how to ride trends and turn simple ideas into viral moments. She watched what was hot, used smart hashtags, and always jumped on trending sounds to push her reels to bigger audiences. Her short, easy-to-share videos were perfect for people to repost and spread fast across feeds and stories. Instead of overthinking, she focused on being consistent, posting again and again until one clip after another exploded. Sammy's secret was simple: she stayed active, stayed real, and always gave people a reason to click replay. As her following kept growing, brands could not help but notice Sammy's power to influence. She started getting offers from fashion labels, swimwear lines and lingerie brands who knew her bold style and confident vibe were the perfect match for their products. She does not just pose with a brand, she makes it feel like a natural part of her world, which makes her promotions feel real, not forced. That is why companies trust her to boost their image and reach more people. Her collabs prove she is not just another pretty face, she is a real influencer who turns her personal style into business. What makes Sammy stand out as an influencer is that she keeps it real all the time. She does not fake perfection or try to look like someone she is not. Her strength is in her natural vibe, her calm confidence, and the way she shows her body without filters or fake poses. People feel that honesty and they trust her more because of it. She proves that you do not need heavy edits or fancy tricks to get millions of views. All you need is to be yourself and own it fully, and that is exactly why her fans stick around. One thing Sammy does really well is giving her fans little peeks behind the scenes every now and then. She drops clips that show how she picks her outfits, sets up her shots, or even just gets ready for a walk shoot. These small behind the scenes moments make people feel like they are part of her world, not just watching from far away. It makes her page feel real, honest and open, and that honesty keeps her fans loyal because they know she is not hiding anything. She is just being Sammy, living her life and sharing the ride. Another smart move Sammy makes is how she links all her platforms together. She knows that each place has a different vibe and audience, so she makes sure her TikTok followers jump over to her Instagram for more behind the scenes and bold photo shoots. Then she uses Twitter for quick updates and fun little thoughts that make her feel more real and close to her fans. By connecting everything, she turns one viral clip into thousands of new followers across the board. She never just posts and hopes for the best. She reminds people where to find her next and keeps her community growing everywhere. This cross-promotion shows how serious she is about turning her personal brand into something bigger every single day, and it proves she is not just a trend, she is here to stay. What makes Sammy more than just another model is how deeply she inspires people, especially women who have spent years feeling like they don't fit impossible beauty standards. She shows up every day as living proof that you don't need to shrink or hide your body to be loved and admired. She drops real messages in her captions, reminding girls to hold their heads high, wear what they love, and take up space with no apology. Her confidence makes others feel braver, and her daily posts are like tiny pep talks that stick with her followers long after they scroll past. Her whole vibe says, if she can do it, so can you, and that message has helped thousands feel seen and heard in ways they never did before. Sammy is not just posing for likes, she is building a movement of self-love, one video at a time. Long before the lights and followers and viral clips, Sammy Thighs was just another young woman trying to find her place in a world that kept telling her she had to shrink to fit in. She looked around and saw billboards, magazines and screens filled with bodies that rarely looked like hers. Everywhere she turned there were rules on what a woman should wear, how she should sit, stand, speak, or even smile if she wanted to be accepted. But Sammy looked at all that noise and quietly decided she was done living small. Instead of squeezing herself into boxes she never chose, she chose herself, her real self. Thighs, curves, confidence, and all. What started as small reels of a bold woman walking streets that many of us walk every day turned into something so much bigger. It turned into a spark that caught fire in the hearts of girls who felt invisible for too long. In every step she takes down a crowded street, Sammy sends a message louder than any ad or fake magazine cover. She says you can exist as you are and still be loved. You can wear tight dresses, you can wear heels that make you tower over the crowd, you can stand out instead of blending in. When you watch her, you do not just see a model, you see a woman refusing to hide her shine just because the world told her to dim it. She takes everyday sidewalks and turns them into runways, not just for herself but for every person who ever wished they could be that fearless. Her fans know this feeling well. Many of them come from places where people still whisper about what a woman should weigh or wear or whether she should post a picture at all. Sammy breaks that whisper into dust. She replaces it with laughter, bold steps, and a confidence so contagious it spills through every screen. One scroll through her comments and you find stories, people who say they wore shorts for the first time in years because Sammy did, people who stood taller in their bodies because she does too. That is a power you cannot fake, and it is the heart of her real influence. But behind every confident walk there is also a quiet truth. Sammy did not wake up fearless. She did not just snap her fingers and become this icon of body positivity. There were days she doubted herself, days she wondered if anyone would care or if she was ready to take on the world's judgment. But every time she posted another reel, every time she read a comment from someone who felt braver because of her, she found another reason to keep going. Instead of letting fear stop her, she let it fuel her to stand taller. Next time she knows her body is more than a trend, more than a headline, it is her story, and no one can tell it for her. That is the kind of power you cannot buy with likes or follows. It is the power that stays when trends fade. It is the power that reminds us the real beauty is never about size, shape, or filters. It is about the courage to show up as you are, to dress for yourself, to take up space, to share a message that says you deserve to be seen. Sammy's style has become her statement. Those sky-high heels are not just shoes, they are a reminder that you can rise above any box people put you in. Her tight dresses are not just fabric, they are armor, soft and bold at the same time. They say, "Here I am, look if you want, but your gaze does not change my worth." Her choice of colors, cuts and poses all work together to flip the script on shame. For too long people were told to cover, hide, hush. Now her followers watch her strut down city streets and they feel their own backs straighten just a bit more. They see possibility in her confidence, and that is what keeps them coming back for every new clip, every new photo, every new reminder that self-love is not a trend but a lifestyle you choose every single day. Of course, not everyone gets it. There will always be voices that try to bring down what they do not understand. They will say she is too bold, too loud, too much, but Sammy's answer is always the same: her smile, her walk, her next video. She does not waste time fighting trolls because she knows her energy is better spent lifting up the thousands who see her and feel less alone. Her page is more than content, it is a mirror. It shows you how to stand up straighter, how to take back the parts of you the world made you feel ashamed of. So when you see Sammy Thighs today, remember you are not just watching another pretty face on your feed. You are seeing what happens when someone refuses to shrink, when someone trades fear for freedom, when someone dares to say, "My thighs, my walk, my rules." She is the bold friend you did not know you needed. She is the reminder that your body is not a problem to fix but a masterpiece to carry through this world with pride. And maybe that is why she keeps growing faster than any trend, because confidence does not expire and realness does not go out of style. You can scroll past countless polished influencers, but when Sammy pops up on your screen you stop, not because she is perfect but because she is real, and in this world that is exactly what we crave more than anything else. So next time you doubt yourself or wonder if you are enough, remember Sammy's walk, remember her heels hitting the pavement, her head high, and her smile saying, "I am here and I am not going anywhere." Maybe you do not need the same dress or the same shoes, but you have your own way to stand tall, and when you do, maybe someone watching you will stand taller too, because that is how it works, one confident step at a time, one reel at a time, one fearless choice that echoes far beyond any street or screen. This is what makes Sammy Thighs more than a model, more than a viral name. She is a message, a movement, a walking reminder that every body is worthy, every curve has a story, and no voice telling you otherwise gets to write your ending but you. So here is to the bold ones, to the walks that turn sidewalks into stages, to the thighs that never hide, and to every person watching who just needed a sign to love themselves a little more today. This is it. Keep walking, keep shining, the world is watching and your story is just getting started. And maybe what people love most about Sammy Thighs is not just her outfits or her viral strut, but the little moments in between that remind you she is just like the rest of us. She has mornings where she does not feel perfect, days when a bad comment stings more than she lets on, but instead of hiding those pieces she owns them. Her honesty makes every clip more than just entertainment, it makes it a lifeline for people who need to see that real confidence is not about never doubting yourself, it is about showing up even when you do. Sometimes her followers message her just to say, "Thank you for reminding me I matter, thank you for giving me courage to wear that dress, to walk down my street like it's my runway too." In those moments Sammy's impact is bigger than any ad deal or trending sound. Her real gift is showing thousands that there is no single way to be beautiful except to be real. Her message is not loud because she shouts it, her message is loud because she lives it every single day. She lives it when she hits record on a new reel, when she walks through a busy street knowing people will stare, when she posts that unedited photo with a smile that says, "This is me, take it or leave it." Her feed is a collection of moments, big and small, stitched together by the same fearless truth: if you want the world to see you, you have to see yourself first. It is a lesson so many people are still trying to learn in a world where filters change faces and trends tell us to disappear. Sammy shows up without apology. She says your body is not a trend, it is your story, your strength, your proof that you have survived every day that tried to tell you to shrink. She teaches by example that self-love is not a destination, it is a daily choice, a habit you build with every brave photo, every step in heels, every time you hold your head high when it would be easier. And maybe that is why she keeps winning, because no matter how big her numbers get she still feels close. She does not put herself on a pedestal, she walks right next to you through your screen, reminding you that you can do this too. She is not telling you to be her, she is showing you how to be more you, more loud, more proud, more alive. When you strip away the followers, the views, the deals, what is left is simple: a woman who decided she was enough before the world did, a woman who dared to take the sidewalk and turn it into her stage, who dared to turn her thighs into her power, not her shame, who keeps walking because stopping was never an option. So next time you feel small, remember Sammy's strut, remember her heels, remember the sway of her hips, the calm in her eyes, the smile that says yes, they are watching, and yes, I want them to, because I am not afraid to be seen anymore. Maybe that is what this whole thing is about, not just the videos or the trends, but the quiet promise that you too can stand up taller, step out braver, wear what you love, and never apologize for the space you take up. Because if Sammy Thighs can do it walking down a random city street with a phone pointed at her, then maybe, just maybe, you can too. And maybe that tiny brave choice today will be the spark for someone else tomorrow, because confidence is contagious. Courage spreads one bold move at a time, one step at a time, and we are all just waiting for someone to show us how to start. So here is your sign: if you needed permission to love yourself, to wear the dress, to rock the heels, to let the world see you in all your unfiltered glory, this is it. Sammy's story is your reminder that you do not have to change to be enough, you just have to show up exactly as you are every single day. And as long as Sammy keeps walking, as long as those reels keep rolling, people will keep watching, not because she is perfect, but because she is real, and in the end, real is what we are all searching for: a reason to feel good in our own skin, a reminder that we belong exactly as we are, a spark that makes us stand a little taller and walk a little bolder through a world that would rather we shrink. So thank you, Sammy Thighs, for every confident step, every bold clip, every reminder that thighs are not flaws but power, that a sidewalk is not just concrete but a runway for anyone brave enough to claim it. And thank you to everyone watching for being part of this story, for being brave enough to see yourself in hers, for being here with us to celebrate what happens when we all decide to stop hiding and start living out loud together, one fearless reel at a time. At the end of the day, Sammy Thighs is more than just viral clips and bold outfits. She is proof that confidence can rewrite the rules and open doors for everyone watching. If there is one thing to take from her story, it is that you do not have to change who you are to feel beautiful, you just have to stand tall and own it. If you enjoyed this video and want more inspiring stories about amazing models like Sammy, make sure to hit subscribe right now and join the gorgeous models family. Drop a comment below and tell us what you love most about Sammy's journey and how she inspired you. We can't wait to hear your thoughts, and see you in the next video.